Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. My name is Erik Pate, back with another episode of Let's Talk Racing with Erik Pate. Now, a couple things. We do not have education this week, and everyone can argue that I should probably do the option tire versus the regular tire, but that's going to be saved for when we get closer to Richmond. Primarily because I don't feel like talking about it on a week we're not going to be using it, if you get what I'm saying. Another thing is you might argue, why isn't it the attempted assassination of Trump not a controversy of the week? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make this disclaimer right now. Unless it's like the name of a race, politics will not ever be talked about on my channel. I don't publicly say my political opinion. My political opinion stays only between me and my family and my closest friends. I would never publicly announce who I'm voting for, who I think is the better candidate, why I'm voting for them. Like, I'm not gonna publicly announce politics. Now, if it was a successful attempt, I would have made a video probably that night regarding it. But politics will never hit my channel, so don't expect a video from me anytime soon regarding my reactions of what happened Saturday night. So, the controversy of the week is, in Let's Talk Racing with Erik Pate, the controversy of the week is in the racing aspect of it. It's not in world aspect. It's in the racing aspect. So, do not, if you want me to make a video talking about Trump, this video, don't expect me to. Anyway, we're going to look at our race results from this weekend. We're going to look at the current playoff picture in all three series. Of course, the controversy of the week, you probably already have an idea what it is. It's Cody Lajoie versus Kyle Busch. We put on a new section of the show just in case I didn't have a controversy of the week or an education portion. And that's me running a couple, you guys are going to hear me analyze me running a couple laps in Indianapolis and my picks, actually for Indianapolis. Here's the kicker. Unlike the last 3 years when we were on the road course, this year we are not. Where are we? Wait, we're still going to Indianapolis though, right? Yep, we're going back on the oval though. Let's get into it. Great American Getaway 400 presented by visitpa.com. Results. Noah Gragson was 37th. 36th was Ross Chastain. 35th, J.J. Yeley. 34th, Todd Gilliland. 33rd, Ricky Stenhouse. 32nd, Kyle Busch, our first of our picks. 31st, Harrison Burton. 30th, Ryan Preece. Zane Smith, 29th. 28th, John Hunter Nemechek. 27th, second of our picks, was Ty Gibbs. Cody Ware, 26th. 25th, Denny Hamlin. 24th, Michael McDowell. Austin Dillon, 23rd. Justin Haley, 22nd. Allmendinger, 21st. 20th, Josh Berry. 19th, Corey Lajoie. 18th, Austin Cindric. 17th, Carson Hocevar. 16th, Daniel Suarez. 15th, Chase Briscoe. 14th, Erik Jones. 13th, Kyle Larson. 12th, Christopher Bell. 11th, Chris Buescher. 10th, Bubba Wallace. Chase Elliott 9th. 8th, Martin Truex. 7th, Brad Keselowski. 6th, Tyler Reddick. 5th, Joe Logano. 4th, William Byron. 3rd, Alex Bowman. 2nd, Denny Hamlin. 1st. And our race winner was Ryan Blaney. The same place where he got career win number 1, he's going to get career win number 12 at. he's definitely trying to defend that championship. I still don't think he's going to, but he can certainly. He's proven a point that he can probably defend it. Let's look at stage results. Erik Jones, 10th, 9th, Christopher Bell, 8th, Brad Keselowski, Joe Logano, 7th, 6th, Alex Bowman, 5th, Chase Elliott, 4th, William Byron, 3rd, Tyler Reddick, 2nd, Denny Hamlin. Our stage 1 winner, Martin Truex. 10th, Tyler Reddick, 9th, Joe Logano, 8th, Christopher Bell, 7th, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, 6th, Erik Jones, 5th, William Byron, 4th, 3rd, Brad Keselowski, 2nd, Chase Elliott. Stage 2 winner was Denny Hamlin. Explore the Pocono Mountains 225 results with Dawson Crum 38th, 37th, Josh Bilicki, Ryan Ellis 36th, Stephen Malazzi 35th, 34th, Blaine Perkins, Patrick Emerling 33rd, 32nd, Parker Retzlaff, Shane Van Gisbergen 31st, Jeremy Clements 30th, 29th, Mason Massey 28th, Thomas Inuzzati, Josh Berry 27th, 26th, Baron Poole leading Huntsman 25th, Matt Benedetto 24th, 23rd, Kyle Weatherman, Jesse Love 22nd, Jeb Burton 21st, 20th, Ryan Sieg. Ryan Truex 19th, 18th, Josh Williams, Daniel Dye 17th, Corey Heim 16th, 15th, Chandler Smith, 14th, Anthony Alfredo, 13th, Brendan Jones, 12th, Ryan Sieg, Riley Harris 11th, 10th, Sam Mayer, Sammy Smith 9th, Parker Kligerman 8th, Austin Hale 7th, AJ Allmendinger 6th, Taylor Gray 5th, 4th, Sheldon Creed, 3rd, William Byron, 2nd, Justin Allgaier. Our winner, we finally had a winner in a Ford that is not in the Cup Series. Cole Custer. We had 5 Ford wins in the Cup Series since Darlington, and then now we finally got one in the Xfinity Series. I cannot wait to see the one in the Truck Series. Hopefully it comes in Richmond, or this weekend at IRP. Explore the Pocono Mountains 225 stage results. John Creed 10th, 9th, Sammy Smith, 8th, Ryan Sieg, 7th, Riley Hurst, 6th, Austin Hill, 5th, AJ Allmendinger, 4th, William Byron, 3rd, Chandler Smith, 2nd, Cole Custer, 1st, and our stage winner, Justin Allgaier. 10th, Justin Allgaier, 9th, Corey Heim, Sammy Smith, 8th, 7th, Sheldon Creed, 6th, AJ Allmendinger, Ryan Sieg, 5th, 4th, Riley Hurst, 3rd, Austin Hill, 2nd, Chandler Smith, and then our stage 2 winner was Cole Custer. CRC Breckland 175. Our race results were Spencer Boyd 36th, 35th, Jason Malazzi, Brian Dozart 34th, 33rd, Sage Kern 32nd, Lawless Allen, Ty Majeski 31st, Lane Riggs 30th, 29th, Thad Moffitt, Justin Carwell 28th, 27th, Mason Maggio 26th, Chris Wright 25th, Ty Dillon, Mason Massey 24th, Timmy Hill 23rd, Luke Fanoz 22nd, Jake Garcia 21st, 20th, James Smith, 19th, Tanner Gray, 18th, Ben Rhodes, 17th, Bailey Curry, Daniel Dye, 16th, Connor Mosak, 15th, 14th, Tyler Ankrum, 13th, Nick Sanchez, 12th, Brett Holmes, 11th, Matt Mills, 10th, Rajah Karuf, Dean Thompson, 9th, 8th, Matt Crafton, 7th, Stuart Friesian, Chase Purdy, 6th, Ross Chastain, 5th, 4th, Tyler Gray, 3rd, Christian Eckes, 2nd, Grant Empfinger, and our winner was Corey Heim. Our stage results. By the way, the winner of both stages of this race was also Corey Heim. I still included him in the top 10 on the stage results. Tanner Gray, 10th. 9th, Stuart Friesian. 8th, Tyler Gray. 7th, Nick Sanchez. 6th, Ty Majeski. 5th, Grant Empfinger. 4th, Daniel Dye. 3rd, Tyler Ankrum. 2nd, Christian Eckes. Like I just mentioned, Corey Heim was our stage 1 winner. Matt Mills, 10th. 9th, Tanner Gray. 8th, Stuart Friesian. Ross Chastain, 7th. Ty Majeski. 6th, 5th, Tyler Ankrum. 4th, Grant Allmendinger. 3rd, Daniel Dye. 2nd, Christian Eckes. Stage 2, Corey Heim. Corey Heim, like I said, won both stages in the race. Take a look at the Cup Series playoff pictures. Nothing's really different, except Blaney climbing a few extra points. So, take a look here. Kyle Larson with his wins at Las Vegas, Kansas, Sonoma. Denny Hamlin with his wins at Bristol, Richmond, Dover. Willie Byron with the wins in the Daytona 500, Circuits of the Americas in Martinsville. Christopher Bell with Phoenix and Charlotte in New Hampshire. Ryan Blaney, Iowa and Pocono. Chase Elliott at Texas. Tyler Reddick at Talladega. Brad Keselowski at Darlington. Alex Bowman in Chicago. Joey Logano in Nashville. Daniel Suarez in Atlanta. And Austin Cindric at Worldwide Technology. Sorry, my cat was scratching me, so I figured I'd just hold him for the either duration of the episode or until he feels like he does not need attention anymore. Martin Truex is 37 points above the cut line, where I'm not gonna clinch him yet with still 5 races to go. Ty Gibbs 67 points above. Chris Buescher 45 points above. Ross Chastain is 27 points above. Bubba Wallace is 45 below. Chase Briscoe is Chase Briscoe is 75 points below. Kyle Busch is 102. That's a must win. Todd Gilliland is 127. I need to double check something real quick. How is Ross Chastain? Okay, I made a mistake. Bubba Wallace was supposed to say 27 points above, not below. I just forgot to edit that. So, I still have Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is still in the position he needs to be. It's just that number just needs to be at 27, not at 45. So, on the Xfinity playoff picture, Champions Gisbergen with his wins at Portland, Sonoma, Chicago. Chandler Smith, Phoenix and Richmond. Austin Hill, Daytona and Atlanta. Tim Mayer, Texas and Iowa. Justin Allgaier, Darlington. Jesse Love at Talladega. Ryan Truex at Dover. We pretty much already got Cole Custer into the playoffs with the amount of points he had. We can for sure say he is going to be racing for the championship in 2024 with his win in Pocono. And John Dinger is plus 76, Riley Herbst is plus 72, Sheldon Creed plus 55, Parker Kligerman plus 36. Sammy Smith is minus 36, Ryan Sieg minus 58. Brennan Jones is 112 points below. That's a must-win situation. Anthony Alfredo, that's a must-win situation. In the Truck Series side of things, Corey Heim, Coda, Kansas, North Wilkesboro, Worldwide Technology, and Pocono. Christian Eckes, Martinsville, Bristol, Nashville. Nick Sanchez, Daytona and Charlotte. Lajoie with Vegas. Ty Majeski is plus 125. Tyler Ankrum is plus 49. And Grant Allmendinger is plus 46. They only have 2 races left in their series, so we can pretty much just say that Ty Majeski is for sure race for a championship this year. We can just go ahead and say that. Tyler Ankrum we're pretty sure he's gonna, after this week, he's gonna lock himself in. Win or no win, he's gonna lock himself in. Grant Allmendinger, win or no win, he's gonna lock himself in. I didn't feel like locking Tyler Gray in just quite yet. Ben Rhodes was plus 39. Ben Rhodes plus 18. Daniel Dye plus 1. Tanner Gray minus 1. Stuart Friesian minus 4. Matt Crafton has to win if he wants to make the playoffs. And Chase Purdy minus 52 has to win if he wants to make it. Our controversy of the week was Corey Joey was racing Kyle Busch on restart with about 40 laps to go. Busch blocked Lajoie. Lajoie was trying to duck into line when he misjudged and spun Busch's day. Busch was not happy and kept having bad luck this season. Now, this wouldn't be controversial if it wasn't for Kyle Busch fans. I'm a Kyle Busch fan. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a big Kyle Busch fan. I don't see any controversy in this. I don't think Lajoie did anything wrong here. The wreck I can probably compare this to is the Darlington wreck between Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott from a few years ago. From about 4 seasons ago when Kyle Busch misjudged a gap and spun Chase Elliott. I think this was a pretty similar situation. Now, that wreck did eventually end the race as short time later we went into a red flag condition due to rain and the race got called. There's no controversy in this. I will show you guys the wreck, and then if you guys can give me about 2 minutes, and then we're going to take a look at the Kyle Busch Chase Elliott wreck. So let's take a look at what happened here. So, like I mentioned last week, on the restarts in Pocono, you can see you can go as many as 5 wide here. Like, this could have easily been 4 wide. Now, this is Lajoie, this is Busch. Let's take a look at what happened. So, Lajoie is trying to get under Busch. Again, now they're about 5 wide here. Okay? Now, Lajoie tried to duck into the line behind Kyle, misjudged it, and spun Kyle. That's all that happened. I don't see how Lajoie did anything wrong. I really don't see how Lajoie did anything wrong. It's hard racing on a restart. Here's a better angle of it. That's Busch right there. That's Lajoie. Lajoie ducks under Kyle, misjudges the gap when he tries to come back up, and it spins Kyle. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. Misjudging gaps happens a lot in NASCAR. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's take a look about what I just talked about. I'll be back in a second. Okay, Victor Diaz, I am going to be using your video real quick to try to show people on what happened here. So, 29 laps to go in Darlington in 2020. Okay. Similar situation. Kyle Busch racing Chase Elliott and then misjudged it when he came back up to the racetrack. And we saw the end result there. Spun Chase Elliott. Chase was not happy. Chase gave him the middle finger. Honestly, I was upset with Kyle. But you're racing a car at almost 200 miles an hour for like 3 or 4 hours for probably 3 or 4 hours at a time. And especially that there was a threat of rain coming. So you were probably trying to go for the race win there. So that was a little aggressive. Anyway, next slide. Now we're gonna watch my own. Now this is a video I did yesterday. I do talk in this video. For now on, for the 2 laps thing, I'm gonna race as the previous car number, previous race winning car number. So the previous race winner was car number 48. For now on, we're gonna be doing 2 laps as a 48. Let's take a look. I'm gonna move my mic up while we listen. Alright, so 2 things. I mentioned last week I'm going to drive 2 laps for you guys at the track we are heading to next, and I'm going to add a little something to it. We will be racing. I'll be driving those 2 laps as the previous race winner, as we said earlier in the Cup Series, as we said earlier today. Now, if we raced at all 3 tracks, if we had all 3, I might just randomly select one actually, but anyway. So here's the 2 laps from Indianapolis with my analysis. I am Ryan Blaney, because Ryan Blaney was our previous race winner. Now, if it sounds like I'm not feeling too good, that's because I'm not. I had a gymvectomy yesterday, which means part of my gum had to be cut out. So, yesterday when this video was filmed, I had it on Monday. This part of the video was filmed on Tuesday. So here we go. So you come out turn number 4 at Indianapolis. Now we're back on the oval. Alright, so you come out turn number 4, you race down a pretty long front straightaway. You start your lap here, right about where I cross the line. Now you want to lift off a little bit through the corners, and then right back onto the gas you need to go. Now, you do want to lift off entering the corner, but don't lift off very long. And then you're going to come down a pretty ridiculous long back straightaway. Now, this is a rectangle. You're racing in a rectangle, basically. So, each corner is 90 degrees. And then the short chutes are the same length, and the front and back straightaways are the same length. You want to probably try to run the box. And yes, this is the same Indianapolis where the world's biggest race is held, the Indianapolis 500. They'll be doing 160 laps this weekend in the Cup Series at Indianapolis. And again, you want to lift off just a little bit entering the corners. And now, what I like about this racetrack is that most of the time, drivers will come down to about right here on the back straightaway to try to break up like some of the draft that they might get off of the other cars. IndyCar's biggest race is at this racetrack too, like I mentioned before, the Indianapolis 500. The Brickyard 400 is also a big deal to win. Why, you might ask? Well, like I said, we're racing at one of the most prestigious racetracks in the world, if not the most prestigious racetrack in the world. Kyle Busch has won this race twice. Brad Keselowski has won this race. So that is our 2 laps, and yeah, let's go ahead and move on with the episode. All right. So, like I mentioned, yes, what I said at the beginning of this part of the video that we just watched me running 2 laps at Indianapolis. I mentioned earlier I had a little bit of a procedure done on Monday that a lap was true. My mouth is still kind of hurts from it. I had a cavity that had to get filled on like my very back tooth, on my very back molar, on my right side, and part of my gum was hanging over it, so they had to cut out that part of my gum to get to the tooth. Now let's talk about my picks for Indianapolis. I made a few modifications. So for the Brickyard 400 presented by PPG, let's take a look. I still had Denny Hamlin as my main pick. I mean, if you can win Pocono, you have a shot at winning Indianapolis. Chances of you winning Indianapolis are pretty high. Tyler Reddick, I mean, I do feel like he has a shot at winning Indianapolis. He could become the first driver. I have a feeling he's going to become the first driver to win on both the road course layout and the oval layout at Indianapolis. Chase Elliott is my 3rd pick. I just have a feeling that at some point here soon that Chase Elliott is going to get himself a Indy win. My 4th pick, Christopher Bell. I mean, he has a couple wins that, even though the Clash doesn't really count, not the Clash, the duel. What are the chances that the three most prestigious racetracks in NASCAR you get a win at? Ryan Blaney was one last week at Pocono, so we can't count him out for Indianapolis. Part of me is thinking that Joey Logano's going to finally get himself a Brickyard. And we're going to stick with Ty Gibbs this week for our dark horse. So, that first career win is eventually going to come for Ty Gibbs. I just have a feeling. Alright, no look at silly season today. Nothing has really changed since the last time we looked at it. Anyway, the check flag's in the air. I'll see you guys later.